Have you ever found yourself rolling your eyes at cheesy love songs, questioning the overly dramatized romantic plotlines in movies, or feeling like society's obsession with romance just doesn't fit who you are? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating concept of being anti-romantic. Whether you're tired of the societal pressure to find the one, or you're simply looking for a lifestyle that prioritizes personal growth over couple goals, this video is for you. First things first, let's define what it means to be anti-romantic. Being anti-romantic doesn't necessarily mean hating love or relationships. It's more about rejecting the exaggerated importance that society places on romance as the ultimate source of happiness or fulfillment. Anti-romantics question traditional notions of love and explore alternative ways to live a meaningful and satisfying life. It's not about being bitter or lonely. It's about breaking free from expectations and creating your own narrative. So, how can you embrace an anti-romantic mindset? It starts with understanding that romance is just one aspect of life. You're allowed to celebrate other forms of love, like friendships, family bonds, and self-love. Remember, being anti-romantic is not about rejecting connection altogether. It's about redefining what connection means to you. Step 1 in your anti-romantic journey is to challenge the myths of romance. Think about all the love stories you've been told since you were a kid. From fairy tales to Hollywood blockbusters, they all tell you that true love is inevitable, magical, and the ultimate goal in life. But here's the truth: love isn't always a fairy tale. By questioning these narratives, you can start to see romance as just one of many possibilities in life, not the end-all be-all. Take some time to reflect on how these romantic tropes might be influencing your expectations or making you feel inadequate. Once you identify the myths, you can begin to deconstruct them and replace them with healthier, more realistic beliefs. Next up, prioritize self-discovery and independence. When you're not chasing romantic ideals, you have the freedom to explore your own passions, interests, and values. Who are you when you're not defined by a relationship? What makes you truly happy? Spend time finding the answers to these questions. Invest in hobbies, learn new skills, and build a lifestyle that reflects your unique identity. Independence isn't just about being alone. It's about having the confidence to thrive on your own terms. Being anti-romantic doesn't mean cutting yourself off from people. On the contrary, it's about nurturing meaningful connections that aren't tied to romantic expectations. Cultivate strong friendships, deepen your family bonds, and surround yourself with a supportive community. Remember, love comes in many forms. Platonic love, familial love, and even the love you feel for your passions can be just as fulfilling, if not more so, than romance. If you're navigating a world that's obsessed with romance, it's important to set boundaries and communicate your values. People might not always understand your anti-romantic perspective, and that's okay. What matters is that you stay true to yourself. Be clear about your preferences, whether that means opting out of romantic setups, avoiding conversations centered around relationships, or simply explaining your point of view when it feels necessary. Living an anti-romantic life doesn't mean you're missing out. In fact, it can open the door to experiences and joys that often get overshadowed by romantic pursuits. Imagine having the time and energy to dedicate to your dreams, the freedom to travel wherever you want without compromise, and the ability to focus on your own well-being without distractions. Being anti-romantic is about empowerment. It's about embracing who you are, rejecting societal pressures, and living life on your terms. So, whether you're anti-romantic by choice or you're simply curious about this perspective, remember, your happiness doesn't have to follow anyone else's script. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about the idea of being anti-romantic? Let's start a conversation.